Hello and welcome back to beenTHEREmate. Today's video is none other than our review. This is our last day staying at the Steigenberger Marhaba Thalasso, which is in Hammamet in Tunisia. So we're recording this as of October 2025. So what I've got here is I've got a list on my other device here. So I'm going to try and go through our key points. We've made a bit of a list, myself and my wife. We've come as a family of four, two little young children. So we've got a 3-year-old and a baby. So we're going to give our quick overview as to what we think. I hope you can hear me okay, because I am standing near the pool. You've got the water feature going off, so there is a little bit of a splash going on, so hopefully my audio is okay. I'll be as loud as possible. So off the top of my head, the first thing I'm going to point out, now I don't know if it, at first we thought it was just a hotel, but now I think it could be Hammamet in general. Now there are a lot of flies at this hotel. Now you would have seen that from some of the reviews, probably from TripAdvisor, but there are a lot of flies. You're trying to sunbathe, they keep landing on you and they do your head in. There's quite a few even near the buffet area. And we thought at first maybe it's just this hotel, because when we stayed at Sousse last year, we stayed at the Star, if you've seen our videos for that one. We didn't see any flies in Sousse, but again, it was a different time of year. It was May rather than October, so maybe that plays a part in it. But when we went around the town, we didn't see any. But now in Hammamet, we went into the town yesterday and we did see a ton of flies in the town as well. Even the restaurant we went to there. So maybe it's just Hammamet that's covered in flies and Sousse isn't. Or is it the time of year? Comment down below if you've stayed at different times of year as well. But for us, it's pull us off Hammamet. And we think if we was to come back to Tunisia, we would certainly give Sousse another try rather than staying at Hammamet. So key point first of all is the flies. The other thing that you've got to be careful of, ladies and gents, which we figured out on day one fortunately, but other people haven't, and that is that the hotel, when you're sitting at the buffet restaurants, they do try and serve you with water in a glass jar. Now be warned that that's tap water, so if you go to a lobby you'll get bottles of water, you get bottles of water, plastic bottles that is, in your bedroom as well. But when you go for dinner and lunch and breakfast, they try and serve you in a glass jar. They make it look like it's fancy, it's come out of the fridge, it's nice and cool. But be warned, that is tap water, because we could taste it straight away, all the metals in it. And I asked somebody, one of the members of staff, and it is. So if you want bottles of water, you've got to sort of argue one of the managers on day one, which we did. And every time we go to the buffet, if I say, mate, go and ask that manager over there, and then she gets us a plastic bottle from the lobby. But you'll get some of the waiter staff give you a snotty look, because they then have to go to the lobby to get the plastic bottle, which it shouldn't be like that. You know, they shouldn't be serving us tap water, because I've known some of the people getting a bit ill here, and maybe it's because they were drinking the tap water, because we've been fine. So I've said to some of the other families that we spoke to, maybe it's because you're drinking that water, and they were surprised when we told them as well that it's tap water. So hold on, oh, my phone's just locked up here now. Oh, bear with me, ladies and gents, I've just got to put the password, and I'm on my wife's phone. I've got this list saved of all of the key points that I want to discuss. There's quite a few. So we're going to start pretty much with the negatives, and then we'll carry on to the positives at the end. But our overall review is going to be about a 3-star, and like I said, the reasons why, we're going to go through all that list now, but I think it's 3 out of 5 is what we would say. Would I recommend coming back? Probably not, ladies and gents, to be fair. The next thing is we're a vegetarian family. There's not a lot of vegetarian food at this hotel whatsoever. It does get quite sick. You get sick of it, all you have is potato, rice and a bit of pasta, that's it. There's no creativity in giving you chickpeas, vegetarian lasagna, mincemeat. It doesn't really exist in Tunisia. They don't even do like a chickpea curry or a beans burrito, but they do everything else with meat. So yeah, for a vegetarian family, not very good at all, ladies and gents. So what else have we got here now? So we have got kids entertainment, that's the other one. We don't think this is a very kids friendly hotel, so it depends on whether you're coming as a family or whether you're coming as a couple. I think really originally this was a couples only hotel, and then they've kind of added it as a family one down the line. The reasons are the kids club is pretty poor. The lady that works there, we find she's a bit creepy. She kissed our kids on the first day, which some people might not mind that. We find that very, we don't like that at all. It gets my blood boiling when somebody does that. So yeah, I don't even like a stranger in the UK kissing me kids, never mind some foreigner abroad. It's yeah, going to be looking after kids in the kids club. So we didn't like the lady in the kids club, found the dislikes were quite quick. And the other issue as well is the entertainment in the evening. I will upload a picture, if I remember that is, of so basically the kids entertainers and the entertainment team. When the ladies do the kids club, not only is it on at 8:30 in the evening, which is very late, they're wearing like all crop tops, they're wearing dresses. It's like they're out on the bloody pool rather than a kids club. Normally, you know, in the entertainment scene, wear a t-shirt and shorts or whatever, which is what they wear in the day. But at night time, they all get dolled up, makeup and all that lot, and these are the ones meant to be dancing with your children. We just found it a bit creepy and weird. We've never had that at other hotels before. They should be wearing the same entertainment clothes that they wear in the day. Maybe just put a spare pair on and get refreshed. They don't need to be all makeup, all flipping earrings in, flipping literally like they're going out on a date. So it's a bit bizarre, we found that as well. Another thing to notice as well, there's no foam party in the winter. So they do foam party in the pool here, this one behind me, in the summertime, but they don't do it in the winter. We don't know why. They should still do that. So if anyone from the hotel is watching this, get and do the foam party in the winter as well, because we do in Egypt. Egypt do the same thing. They do foam parties winter all year round. So I don't know why Tunisia it's only summer only. We find that as another drawback. What else have we got here? The heated pools. There's no heated pools whatsoever in this hotel. Even in November, December, they are not heated. So they do get cold. The only heated pool that you have got is the one in the indoor pool, which is very nice. If you've had a cloudy, cold day, which we've had a couple of them since we've stayed here in October, that is the time and place to go with your little kids if they don't want to go in the cold pool. But yeah, they're not too bad, because most of the temperatures have been 28, 29 degrees since we've been here. We've had a couple of colder days, but yeah, I think you're definitely better off going in the indoor pool if you've got younger children, because if you was to stay here in November or possibly December, and I think the pools will be way, way too cold for your little children. So what else have we got? Bear with me, my phone keeps locking on me for some reason. The towels, again, you have to pay for towel cards. I think it was 10 or 15 euros per person, so you have to give them like 50 euros for 4 of you. Yeah, I think it might have been 12.50 in pounds this is, so in euros it's about 15 euros when you arrive. So bear in mind you need to bring spare change for that as well, which we've never had that at other hotels before. You just get your towel cards, you exchange them, and that's it. But you have to buy your towel cards here, and then as a deposit. You do get it back when you leave apparently, but they came and people were stealing the towels and all this larky, so we found that as another drawback. Again, going on about the vegetarian food, there's no milk alternatives either. So for vegetarians, the breakfast buffet is probably the best option because you've got eggs and things like that. But again, there's no soya milk, no oat milk, and in the modern world, we've seen that in majority of the hotels, as you know, from our channel. We do travel quite frequently, and most hotels now have alternative milks. So if you want that for breakfast with your cereal or whatever, it's normally available, so you can have it even in your coffee. Here, it's cow's milk or cow's milk only, no other options. And going back to the restaurant, the signage is poor for the food as well. It doesn't tell you what's in the food, doesn't tell you even if it's vegetarian, vegan or what, doesn't tell you if there's dairy in there, doesn't tell you if there's eggs in there. So the signage is poor. It'll just say a name of something, and sometimes you don't even know what that actually is. So food signage is very poor at this hotel as well. So yeah, I think we've pretty much covered the negatives there, ladies and gents. Like I said, we are giving it a 3-star review for us as a family. Like I said, I think if it's a couple, the hotel's nice for couples, but for families, it's not the best for us. We definitely don't think so from some of the hotels we've been at. Now the positives, this pool behind me here is the saltwater pool. So it's good for getting you nice and tan because it's got salt in there. You know, it's a bit like being out in the sea. You don't have the same mineral content, but with it having the salt, yeah, it definitely helps exfoliate your skin, helps you tan better. So that's a nice addition. The other pool that you've got, the entertainment one, that's not salt water, that's fresh water. But this one behind me here is, salt water. The bedrooms, so we're in the family room. The bedrooms are very good size for your kids, so we did like the rooms. They are good size, ladies and gents. So rooms are a positive, which I'm going to upload now. A couple of screenshots as well, because the key highlights to note as well is it's our kids' birthday. So as the day of me recording this is my son's birthday. He's actually 3 years old, but you can see what they do is they decorate the rooms for you for your children, free of charge. They also give you a birthday cake in the evening at the entertainment at the buffet restaurant. So for your evening meal, let me just move because that sun's going in my eyes now. You will get a free birthday cake as well. They sing happy birthday, which is good because a lot of hotels we've been to, they charge for birthday cakes and they charge to decorate your room. So that's one of the positives, they've done this for free. So yeah, thank you Steigenberger for that. That is a nice addition. Beach is very nice, one of the best beaches we've ever been to. The only one I'd say that was better is in Agadir, Morocco. But the sand is very nice, no rocks, no bumps, no dirt, no grit. It's a very nice, clean, like play pit type sand. And the water's very nice. I think it's warmer than the pools, so the sea is very good if you're a beach goer. The beach here is fabulous, so yeah, that's a perk of the hotel. Drinks as well, the waiter does come around the pool and offers you your drinks, so that's a nice addition as well. So if you're sitting at this pool He does keep coming around and he'll bring you drinks. So yeah, nice bonus to that one. You've got currency exchange in the hotel, so that's good if you haven't got any at the airport, or if you didn't go out in the town. Currency exchange, very nice addition as well that you've got here at the hotel. But again, most hotels have that nowadays. But yeah, we found that's a nice addition, ladies and gents. And also the grounds. So the grounds here are very nice. If you've watched my video on that, if you haven't already, check it out, ladies and gents. The grounds, nice setup. The beach is a nice setup. So they're kind of the main perks we think of the hotel. There's probably a couple of the bonuses and negatives, the positive negatives that we've missed off on the video, ladies and gents, but that's our main list that we've kind of come together on. You know, staff do speak good English. I found the staff here have in general been very nice. We've not had any issues with attitudes and things like that. Just be very lucky. I'd be very wary of the lucky men on the beach. A couple of them annoy you when you don't buy something. They get a bit moody with us the one day when we were looking at some of the tops, and then my wife said no, she doesn't want it, and he gave us a bit of an attitude. But that's just the lucky man. You get that in most countries now, don't you, where tourism's a big key factor. So yeah, so for us, ladies and gents, 3 stars out of 5 we rate this. Would I recommend it for families? No. Couples potentially, if you can pull up with the flies, like I said, but maybe it's just the time of year, I don't know. But Hammamet, even in the town, definitely had a lot of flies, whereas Sousse did not. So I'd recommend probably going and staying in Sousse if you're watching this video. See what other hotels you have got over there. But in general, the hotel is nice. Like I said, I don't want to steer you away because you might think different than we did. So do check out the other videos as well, ladies and gents. You can see the kids club, you can see the spa and the indoor pools, you can see the grounds. Check those out, make your own thoughts, views and opinions. I hope this video has been useful. If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed on YouTube, ladies and gents, to beenTHEREmate. Do check out the super thanks and the membership perks. All the support is very appreciated on this channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you soon. Oh, before we go, actually, the next holiday we've got is going to be in Tenerife in December. So in a couple months' time, come back for some more videos, depending on when you're watching this, in December 2025. Next one is going to be at the Rio Hotel in Tenerife. We'll catch you on those ones. See you soon.